sports coverage of the National Football League finds us across the Atlantic and along the River Liffey in the wonderful city of Dublin, Ireland. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks and the Dublin Shamrocks. On the visitor's sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. These guys finally suffered a setback last week after ripping off 5 straight wins to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys back home following their international trip a week ago, so we'll see if all that traveling has any lingering effects going forward. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, so happy to be here. We are underway from Dublin, folks, in the NFL International Series. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against them. Great job showing them different looks and then attacking.
7 yards there and a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm.
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and it really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. When you look at this defense, they come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
And the mantra of this unit, get to the football, fly to the ball carrier. And you know you can tell that they do it really well. At the end of each play, when you click off the frame, count the number of guys that are around the ball carrier. It's always 7, 8, 9 guys. They get to them each and every play.
From the 44-yard line, here's a second down and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into the hands of London. Will go down as a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Mahomes takes it himself. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week.
Oh, my goodness. Why? 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 On a punt, the call is punt safe.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one.
It's
almost
punt
feels
safe.
Like he had to call it on that
I
play.
guess. I never do that again. That's me. Just play defense then. Play defense. If you're just going to do that, just play defense. That's me.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. throw. It's Mahomes. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got a good, great nap, and he put it through the pipes.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, that's Hunter. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
19, Tiger, 19, count to 60, count to 60. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Come on. Hey, crack all 80. 70, Timberwolf.
Back to throw here. Try to set up a screen for Blue. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Got to give the offensive coordinator credit there. He got right to the head of the defensive coordinator, because right on the heels of the sack on 2nd down, he figured they were going to come at him hard again. And so he went ahead and hit him with a brilliant call. Screen pass works well enough. They're able to pick up a 1st down. That's one way to keep that defense at bay.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Crack all 80. Go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now we're going to get a timeout here, as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Second down and 6 now. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And with find his man on the outside. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. Looking well, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Just Cougar 19.
They'll set up to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready, ready. Viking 18. Reload. Go.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Quinshawn Judkins, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Seahawks 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. 2nd down and 8.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Mahomes calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Mahomes going to throw. And that will be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Fighting through. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Dublin with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
18 Cardinal, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st down, here's Judkins. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Viking, 19, charge, no. Ready.
Once again, Judkins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10.
Panthers 6, roll. Viking 18. Go.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ready up.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. Ready.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. But he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Great 15-yard effort on the ground there on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
7-2. Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He completes it to Hunter. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 10-yard line.
resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jaden Blue with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking to put a drive together. Now Mahomes. He's got his man London right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first down.
On first down, Bowen. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. And caught by London. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Viceroy, 60. Cadillac.
On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
That's good.
Well, so much for being backed up against the goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
Okay, break. Go. Panther 60. Panther line. Ready, right?
Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 7, 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime
Our trip
report.
around the
Scott?
NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And
Oh
this
my
is
God.
the Niners
Girl, you
wideout.
scared me out so
He's gonna
much.
look at the catch and then look up
Love you.
and
Smell
watch
good.
this. 75
Be
yards.
warm out
this
there,
one
boy.
goes.
It look like
The
it's the
catch
frozen
and
tundra
run
out there,
for the
man.
score. The Niners are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Jordan Love. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bengals improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
For the second half, 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. We'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best, and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Timberwolves.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it is caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A give, here's Judkins. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Let's go. 60 box, 60 box. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready up. That's 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Warrior 17. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hunter. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
4-yard line.
Ready. Come on, come on. Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's that quarterback. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Shamrocks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now the try here for the extra point.
He hit me.
And it's 21-3. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
4 yards the pickup, first down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Got a man, it's London. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at a 48-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really, they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here, as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He had a man open.
Catch the ball, bro. Catch the ball.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Catch the ball.
So out now is the Seattle field goal team. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Dublin's offense now set to take over. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
2 yards to go, second down.
Let's go now. Check. 70 Lions. Reload. Reload. Bronco switch. Broncos.
An inside run with Jenkins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the phones. Either that or try the money more to make the pickup. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Coming season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my, oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really get it, we can go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth.
On the jump.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. Cougar, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard on the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
Second down and a yard.
18, hot, ready. Liking 18. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved here. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Whoa.
Cap alert. Ready.
On first down, it's Blue. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And out now come the Seahawks. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Seahawks.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bowen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
To throw, it's Mahomes. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
8 yards on the
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Looking for London on the out route complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throws right back to London, complete again. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
No.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had better defense on my fantasy game.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a
Come on, game. It's too many bodies over there. It's 3 football players over there. Well, not one's going to go for the ball.
That lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Mahomes going to throw.
Hell, step out! Well, you still backing up?
3-yard line. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. And now whistles.
Come on, game. Come on, game, with that. I can't stand that. You do the hurry-up offense so they get crisscrossed, and they're going to go to the conveniently going to go to the flat route. Should be wide up a touchdown.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Now they'll empty out the backfield. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick it up.
Oh, my God.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Mahomes will do it himself.
Wow.
He's going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game.
game. They're down by 2 touchdowns under 4 minutes left. A grown man's going to get on his stomach and wiggle his legs back and forth in this scenario to celebrate.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Hurt. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
2nd and 1. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Let's go.
Scatterboo. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they take a knee. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A solid stiff arm. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to
Gabe, come on. What?
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we
Keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds.
back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now here's Mahomes.
Tackle inbounds, inbounds.
Find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
So he has his badge on for what reason? What is he for throwing swing passes? That's why he got his badge on, game? Or does he have his badge on because you're slurping him? Which one? Because he's done nothing all game. Why does he have his badge on?
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's brought downfield by London. And he'll cross
Oh my goodness.
right at the 25.
Oh, look out.
A gain of 31 yards.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Patrick Mahomes sacked. Will Anderson on the tackle.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Come on, man.
It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Is his badge going to come in now? Oh, he threw it perfect spiral. Yeah, Mahomes. Yes, I love you, Mahomes.
It's 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one.
Tackle him. No! He's short. He's short.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Bum.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Dubliners, they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.